Good morning, student. In our last video, we are discussing about our ninth unit, Psychology and Sports, in which we have discussed about personality. Personality, the word personality is derived from the Latin word persona, which means the marks. For an ordinary people's, personality means his physical appearance, but personality is more than that. Personality is a typical patterns of thinking, how he think, his feeling, his behaviors, which make a person's unique. Every individuals have unique personality. Personality, there are four dimensions of personality. That is, physical dimensions means his physical appearance, like his shape, size, structures of the body, his weight, height, skin colors. And next is mental dimensions. Mental dimensions means related to mind, his way of thought, his thinking, his idea, knowledge, etc. And social dimensions is related to social quality, how he behave in the society, the person live in the society, how he behave in the society, like his adjustment, the ability to adjust in the society, cooperations with each others, togetherness, leadership, discipline, etc. And emotion dimensions means his emotion, that is his attitude, interest, anger, happy, joyfulness, etc. This is the emotional dimensions. These are the four dimensions of personality. Okay, personality, it is a typical patterns of thinking, how a person think, his feeling, his way of behaviors. These all are the personality. And personality, it is of four dimensions. Physical appearance means, physical dimension means his physical appearance. Mental dimensions means related to his mind, how he think, what he think. And social dimension means social quality. Emotional dimensions means related to his emotions, attitude. There are the personality. There are different types of personality. Various psychologists have formulated many theories regarding the personality. According to Sheldon, he classified the personality in three parts, that is endomorphic, mesomorphic, and ectomorphic. Endomorphic means fatty peoples, mesomorphic means healthy peoples, and ectomorphic means thin and lean people. Jung classification of personality. Carl Jung classified the personality into two types, that is introvert personality and extrovert personality. Introvert personality, this this type of person, those who have introvert personality, they are shyness, social withdrawal. They are less talkative, less friendly, and they live in their own internal world. ठीक है, वो अपने ही दुनिया में मस्त रहते हैं. दे आर नॉट फ्रेंडली, दे आर लेस टॉकेटिव and only think about the futures. And extrovert personality, these are outgoing persons. They are very friendly, talkative, and social in natures, easily adjust in the society, interact with the others. And this type of persons live in the present world. They does not think about futures. They are very happy, friendly, and they easily express their thought, idea with the others. And big five theory, that is ocean, openness, conscientiousness, extroversions, agreeableness, neuroticisms. These are the big five theory ocean. Today we will discuss about motivation. Motivation. The word motivation is derived from Latin word mover, which means to change or to move. So, motivations is refers as to change, um, to change inner urge to achieve the goals. Means it is a inner force. Okay, motivation is a inner force which energize a person's to make a constant effort. When we say that one is motivated, it means that he is driven or moved by an inner force to achieve his goal. Motivation is a moving force behind every action for achieving his goal, for achieving something. Motivations force an individual to engage in and also to carry on a particular activity. This moving force, okay, this moving force cannot be seen or measured, but it energizes and direct our actions. Motivation inspired us, inspired, okay, motivations inspired us to do something. It is a technique. Motivation is a technique. Okay, motivation, it is a technique which encourages you for putting your best possible effort for achieving the goal. The persons who have high level of motivations is likely to perform better and show his best as compared to the persons who is less motivated, who is not motivated or less motivated. This is the meaning of motivations. So motivation क्या है? Motivation is a moving force. The word motivation is derived from the Latin word movers, means to change or to urge. So motivation is a moving force which energizes you to do something. It forces an individual to do an activity. Thus, motivation is a process by which individual is inspired, stimulated, guided, and directed properly towards the high achievements. Okay, means motivation is a process which inspired you. Okay, motivations inspired you. It also stimulate, means it also encourage you, guide you, and direct you toward the high achievement, towards the achievement of your goal. Motivation inspired you, encourage you, direct, guide for the towards the high achievement. Motivations uh, uh, in our everyday life, there are many types of motivations like desire, wish, aim, urge, etc. These all are the motivations. And motivation, it is a moving force. This force cannot be seen or measured, but the motivations force energize you. Okay, types of motivations. There are two types of motivations: internal motivations and external motivations. Internal motivations, or we can say intrinsic motivation. Internal motivations. This motivations is within an individual and guide an individual to perform better, to satisfy one's own personality feeling. Means internal motivations, it's a motivations force which come from inside of an individual rather than from any external object. Okay, internal motivations means the motivations force that come from inside an individual. The athletes engage in an activity for their own sake and athletes can be said to be intrinsically motivated when, for all the interact and purpose, he is participating for their own sake, for their own enjoyment, for on their satisfaction which he get from participating in the activity. Okay, with the help of internal activation, internal motivation means those motivations which come from inside an individual. This internal motivations motivate and the participate in any activity for their own sake, for their own satisfaction. For examples, this the internal motivations are depend upon basic needs like biological need, that is thirst and hunger. This thirst and hungers, this is the internal motivation. The person is motivated, the persons do the work for their own sake, for their own satisfaction. Social needs like family, friends, psychological needs like interest, attitude, love, self-esteem, personal needs like safety, personality, economical, etc. So this internal motivations means the persons do the activity for their own sake which he get. Okay, the persons do the activity for their own satisfaction, for their own enjoyment which he get from the activity. Intrinsic motivations, it depend upon internal factors such as goal setting. The persons who has clear goal or goal is set or have decided what to do in futures has high internal motivations. Okay, goal setting, the person's internal motivation means the motivation which come from inside of an individuals. Okay, internal motivation means those motivations which come from inside of an individual. So the factors, intrinsic motivation depend upon internal factors like goal setting. If the persons have clear goal what he have to do, then he is more motivated. Self appraisals means self judgment. A persons who try to improve for self and not for the others. Okay, self appraisal for self judgment. If he do activity for the self improvement and not for the others, he will have more, he will more motivated because he do the activity for himself. Therefore there is no pressures or restrictions which will bring him high intrinsic motivations. Auto-suggestion. Auto-suggestions is the persons who correct himself. They try new methods to progress. They have high intrinsic motivations. Auto-suggestions means the person do the activity for their own sake. They correct themselves. They do the activity this the auto suggest means for their own correction himself. Positive attitude. If the persons have positive attitude means if you have good interest to learn new things and try to improve them in their improve them with their own experience, the persons will have high intrinsic motivations means positive attitude. If the persons have positive attitudes, if he want to learn new things for his own, अपने आप के लिए अगर वो कुछ new, if you want to learn new things means he will have positive attitude. He will not require any external object to motivate because he is motivated, he is doing the work for his own self, अपने लिए ही वो काम कर रहा है. Knowledge. The knowledge of persons helps to develop intrinsic motivation. Thus helps to improve further. If the persons have better knowledge, he will have um, more intrinsic motivation, means he will have more internal force to motivate himself. These are the intrinsic motivations that depend upon. Next is external motivations, or we can say extrinsic motivations. External motivation, these motivations depend upon environmental factors. External motivations has great impact on individual performance, means external motivations means motivations that come from external object. Okay, motivations which come from external object. Motivation, okay, external, this external motivation is motivations due to external pull, due to attraction, force, incentive, etc., which he get, which he get. Okay, external motivations, it's a motivations, external motivation, it's a motivations force which he get from external object. External motivations uh, is due to the external pull. External motivations due to the external force, due to external pull, attractiveness, etc. For examples, reward. Reward is an external motivations. A man perform the activity. If a man is inclined towards materialistic world, so reward has a great effect on the performance. Reward are of various types and helps in achieving the goal, like cash prize, job, professionals, uh, security, honors, recognition, social status, etc. Means reward act as a external motivations. If a person's know he will get reward after performing the activity, then he will more motivated to get that reward. For example, cash prize act as a reward. Job, if a person's know if he win the competition, he will get the cash prize, he will motivated. This cash prize is act as a motivations. This cash prize act as a external motivation. Cash prize is a external force which motivate a person to do the activity. Punishment is also act as a motivation. It is a negative motivations. Punishment has its own impact on performance to a certain limit. Punishment are of various types, like physical punishment, blame, economical punishment, social withdrawal, etc. So punishment is also act as a external motivations. Punishment, if a person know if he by doing this he will get punishment, if he do this he will get punishment, he will not do that activity. Active participation depend upon leadership quality, which encourage ones to do continuous progress. Audiovisual aids, um, like TV, audio, etc., this all are act as a motivations, external motivations to motivate our persons. Tests, evaluations, and competition, these methods help us to know our ability, deficiency, and comparison. This act as a feedback to overcome our deficiency and improve further. It gives us knowledge to progress, which is highly motivated factors. If the person know about his if a person's know about his physical fitness, with the help of tests, evaluation, and competitions, we can find out his performance, we can find out his ability. So According to that, he will get feedback. So this act as a test, evaluation, and competitions also act as a external motivation. Teaching methods and effective teaching methods directly influence for a high performance. If the teachers, if the teaching is effective, the student will be more motivated. They will take more interest. This teaching methods, it is an external force which attract a student. Teacher pupil relationship. A healthy relationship between teachers and pupils means healthy relationship between teachers and student. Improve learning, thus performance will increase. So teachers, if there is a better relationship between teachers and student, it will act as a motivation force to motivate a student. Equipment and surrounding. Equipment, good equipment and healthy surrounding is also act as a motivations. If the equipment, if a good equipment, good quality of equipment, new equipment, this attract a person to do the activity. So equipment is also the external force, external object which motivate a persons. And surrounding, if the surrounding is neat and clean, healthy, it will attract a person to participate in the activity. If the surrounding, that is if the play field is good, it will helps to attract, to motivate a student. So these are the extensive motivations, various type of external motivations. Okay, motivations, motivation is a moving force which energize you to do an activity. It force. Okay, motivation is a moving force which energize you to do an activity. And the persons who have more motivations, he will he will have better performance. He will do better performance as compared to those who have less motivations. There are two type of motivations: internal motivations and external motivation. Internal motivations means those internal motivation, it is a motivation force. Internal motivation, it is a motivation force which come from inside of an individual. For example, trust, hungry, this all are the internal motivation. The person do the activity for their own sake, for their own satisfaction. Okay, the persons do this activity for their own satisfaction, अपने satisfactions के लिए, for their joy, for their joy, for their recreationals, for their joy, they do the activity. He will not get anything. This is the these are internal motivation. And external motivation, external motivation means those motivation, it is external motivation is a motivation force which come from outside, which come from external object like reward, punishment, equipment. This all are the external motivation which motivate, which motivate a persons to do the activity. Motivations, it is a force. Motivation, external motivation, it's a motivation force that attract a person, that pull a person to do the activity. Motivation technique, motivation technique in sports. First is motivation factors play a very important role on performance of a sports person. By using motivational factors, a high level of performance can be achieved. Thus, it may bring good winning result. Motivational factors are as follow. The motivational factors like good health of the athletes. The good health of a place is always a motivating force. It encourages the athletes to participate to the optimum levels in the sports activity. If the athletes, if the person is good and healthy, if he is physically fit, healthy, he will motivate to participate in the sports activity. Healthy environment, if the environment is neat, clean and hygienic, it will motivate, it will attract the participant to participate. Good quality apparatus means equipment, good quality equipment and good play fields. If there is a good quality of equipment, okay, if there is a good quality of equipment, and if the play field, if the ground of the sports is good, it will attract players to participate. Sufficient practice, if the players have sufficient practice, if we know the skill of the game, means if you have done the sufficient practice for the tournament, for the competitions, he will be more motivated to participate. Means sufficient practice, if a player is aware about how to perform or how to do the activity, then the performance is better. If the person know how to do, what to do, then his performance will be improved, and if his performance is improved, he will have sufficient practice, he will be participate sufficient, he will participate in the activity. Reward and punishment, reward and punishment also act as a motivations. Reward like cash prize, etc. These all are the reward which motivate a persons. If the players know after winning, after winning the game, he will get the cash, then he will be more motivated, he will more motivated to win that reward, to get that cash. So reward also act as a motivations. Punishment is also a motivation, it is a negative motivation force which motivate a persons to do the activity. Coaching and guidance, during the activity, coaching and guidance during the activity has an important role in performance. Good coaching skill improve the performance. It should involve good teaching methods. If we give, if the teaching is good, if we give good teaching, good guidance to the participant, they will motivate to do the activity. It will helps to improve their skill. Spectators crowd feedback means audience crowd and their feedback. The good and positive response of the audience encourage the players toward the better performance. If the audience motivate them, the audience is also act as a motivation for the players to do the best, to perform better. Interactions between on teammate, a healthy interactions between on teammate improve the performance during the competitions. If there is a good close relationship between the teammate, if there is good, if they know each others, if there is a healthy interactions between their teammate, then it's hard to improve their performance. Organizations and officiating, good organizations, proper officiating, good judgment, etc. encourage the players towards the better performance. If the tournament is well organized, if there is a proper officiating, if there is a proper officiating, if there is a good judgment in the tournament, then the player is motivated. Safety means, the proper safety means have the player to perform optimum levels. If there is a safety means, if the players use safety, if the tournament, if there is a safety principles, follow the safety rules and regulations, it will helps to improve, it will helps to motivate our players. Competitions, healthy and good sports competitions, it's a motivating factors for improving the performance. If there is a competitions, if there is a competitions, it will act as a motivations. Teamwork, teamwork is always a motivations factors. Thus good teamwork, collective effort, leadership quality should be encouraged to improve the performance. And also feedback, like feedback, by providing appropriate feedbacks, by providing them appropriate feedback, they will be motivated. Or role of mass media, with the help of TV, news coverage about their performance, this also motivate the players, motivate the player to do their best, and it also improve the performance of the players. These are the motivations technique, these are the motivation technique in the sports. We can motivate the athletes through this technique. Okay, by good healthy athletes means good equipment, by providing good equipment, by providing good ground, good environment, good play field, by providing good coaching practice, by giving them good training, uh, by officiating audience, this all are the motivating technique.